appreciate you stopping by the booth here. And what is your name?
Ernest Banks.
Ernest Banks. So Ernest, what brought you out this evening?
I live in the village.
You live in the village. Mm-hmm. And what do you think about the village parting ways with the Martin County Emergency Services and Fire Rescue?
Well, I have a history in the volunteer department that was here for years. And I was a fire chief for 7 years in town. And it was a damn good experience, and we helped a lot of people, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I learned a lot of stuff, and I went back to school. But I think I think this effort to disassociate Martin County Fire Rescue with the village of Indiantown hasn't been well thought out, and it's misguided. And for a person like my wife and I who live here, if there's even a scintilla of a chance that it reduces our service level, I'm not for it, and I think it will. And based on my experience all those years and knowing how the town has grown and the demographics have changed, various reasons, I'm not a fan of the idea. I think we need to stay with Martin County Fire Rescue, and they've done the job.
Well, Ernest, you were a volunteer fireman for many years, so you know how important the job is. What about the training for these folks? We know that Martin County Fire Rescue personnel are highly trained. Yep. They're cross-trained to be EMTs as well as firefighters.
Yep.
Does it not matter so much, or do you find that that's an important aspect of the service that Martin County is providing?
Well, yeah, I mean, the training is key, because it's not only to keep yourself out of trouble as a participant in the process of rescuing someone, but making sure that you don't hurt them worse, making sure you can get them extricated or whatever in a timely, safe manner, and then getting them to the hospital without further injury. I mean, there's so many things, there's so many facets to it. I can't describe all of it, and it's a complicated business, and requires a tremendous amount of training, and you've got to stay on it. You've got to keep training, because of the things you encounter change all the time as a firefighter or even a medical person. So it's like anything. I work in the gas business now, and it's largely the same thing.
Right. And all this costs money, even for the village to have the training to keep it up. This is going to cost more money. And one of the other guests brought up before that you had brush fires out here. They're not contracting for brush trucks, where the county's already providing 2 brush trucks, mm-hmm. and a tanker. So there's a lot of equipment that also is needed to fight any kind of fire or respond to any type of emergency, where Martin County has all this equipment. With the hybrid version that Indiantown's looking at, you're not going to have as many resources available to you.
Right, and the water supply system, I know from experience from testing hydrants back when I was in, the water supply system in Indiantown is questionable at best, based on flows and things. It's an old system. Mm-hmm. So you have to have a tanker, or maybe even more than one. They can call in 2 or 3 tankers if they need them.
Right.
Whereas, this is the thing that's important. And I don't think, like Mr. Jenkins was saying, what's that going to save me, $50 a year on my taxes? I don't think that's not a good cost-benefit ratio. I don't think anybody's done that analysis. So, I'm not a fan of leaving Martin County Fire Rescue. And
what would you say to your council members if they were standing right here?
I would say, please rethink this. Try to do some more research, and please keep in mind there's a lot of taxpayers in this town that are not for this idea, and please listen to us.
Fire rescue is not just about saving a dollar.
No,
it's about saving lives.
Yep,
it's about saving lives.
That's right.
Ernest, thank you so much for stopping by. Please share more. No, if you've got more to share, please do. This is the time.
I probably should be quiet.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I wish you all the best and hope this turns out positively for everybody. Appreciate you coming out here this evening.